Bitcoin and things like it is the equivalent of the red pill.
This is a technology, it's a computing language, and I can build an app on it.
Is Bitcoin the currency of the future?
So hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. It's Monday, and let's have a look at the beginning of the week here and see where we stand on the market, and let's have a look at some news as well in the crypto space. It'll be interesting to see if there's anything new going on here. On the S&P, you know, the picture we have here is actually on the daily. We're finally coming out of this downturn, at least for the time being, so it looks much more promising. This is a daily chart, and you can see that here we have just basically turned from this green area, which is represented when it represents the area below this Bollinger Band, the lower Bollinger Band, which is a 2 standard deviation from the median price. And so we're just coming up here on the daily, and we're out, and this is kind of a daily buy signal at the moment. And if we look down towards smaller time frames like 4 hours, you also have a situation here that during the last 4 to 8 hours, we're actually out of this green area here as well. I mean, you can see it dipped down again here. This can be normal on the lower time frames. So it all points towards a little bit more positive picture here, you know, purely from a technical point of view. I mean, by all means, do your own research and, you know, take your own decisions. I'm just telling you what this model is kind of pointing to. So that's some good news there, at least. On the Bitcoin side, you can see that the upper here and the lower Bollinger Bands on the 4-hour chart here, they've been kind of, you know, contracting here over the last few days, basically since Christmas. And to some extent, that's to be expected as well. It's a kind of a low volatility period during the holidays, and so we're still kind of holding these levels, and you know, we need to go a little bit higher here to get things really going. We can see on the daily, see if we're out of the woods there. I think it was already in, what was it, December, yeah, around Christmas time. We kind of moved up above this lower Bollinger here on the daily as well. So basically what we need now is we need a continuation higher towards the middle bands here. You can still see that the trend on the daily, it's still kind of downwards sloping, and so it doesn't mean that we're in some kind of a super bullish new uptrend here, but the possibility still exists that we might see some follow through up here to the 5,055 area. And otherwise, you should find more support down here in case we turn down again. So that's about it from that point of view. Let's have a look at some of the news in the crypto space. See what's going on there. And then you have here Ledger Nano X, improved Ledger Nano S with Bluetooth support. This is coming in March. So this was yesterday. They announced that the first day of this year's Consumer Electronics Show, which is in Las Vegas, the hardware cryptocurrency wallet maker Ledger announced the Ledger Nano X, an improved version of the USB-only Ledger Nano S. And they're adding now Bluetooth support, a larger screen, and a larger storage space, which is really good because the old Ledger Nano S, I mean, if you have lots of cryptos, I mean, you can't really store all of them on it, but only a few select ones. So Bluetooth support, a slightly larger screen, you have a rechargeable built-in battery, so this allows the Ledger Nano X, unlike the other one, to function even when it's not connected via a USB cable to a computer or USB charger. The addition of this Bluetooth doesn't impact the security Transactions must always be physically verified on device by pressing both buttons. So it seems like they have thought about that as well. That there's some double security measures and so on. Then you have Dubai. They can become the first blockchain-powered city by 2020. Maybe it's slightly overstated, but they are certainly on this track. I mean, this is what they kind of want to do. They want to kind of integrate. They want to kind of integrate blockchain, and when you look at this picture, I mean, it just looks like some kind of a futuristic city where everything gets gets done electronically or something. I don't know what to say about that, but I'm sure cash will have its uses as well. But they're trying at least, and we'll see what happens there. Dubai has established itself, and in record time, as a global destination for innovators and entrepreneurs in the blockchain industry. So this will of course attract more business to these guys, as well as many other regions. Of course, we know about Malta, Switzerland, and maybe what is it, Estonia or something like this as well. I think they're kind of an experimental country for this kind of technology. And so they're saying here that the global Dubai blockchain challenge takes the next round. Will be taking place at the Future Blockchain Summit April 2nd and 3rd, 2019 at the Dubai World Trade Center. It's a joint collaboration between Smart Dubai and Dubai Future Accelerators. This is an initiative of the Dubai Future Foundation, DFF. Yeah, they're also saying here, although it seems unlikely that Dubai will become the first blockchain-powered city by 2020, their ambition and economics, their ambition and economic might will definitely give them an advantage in their pursuit of blockchain tech innovation. Maybe they should have written that a little bit more clear. But anyhow, that's what's going on, and we can see here as well. I mean, the U.S., they're kind of waking up in some states, making it a little bit more crypto-friendly. I mean, you have, I think a few weeks ago, Wyoming as well. They were saying that they're not really going to tax cryptos and so on, and which certainly will attract more business to that area. So that might be a smart way of looking at things. If you want to, get some brain power to a certain region in this space. And now apparently also Colorado, two lawmakers from the U.S. state of Colorado have introduced legislation seeking to exempt cryptocurrencies and certain digital tokens from security laws. So they seem to have a similar approach here than that same as Wyoming. And the bill specifies the initial buyer provides a knowing and clear acknowledgement that the initial buyer is purchasing the digital token with the primary intent to use the digital token for a consumptive purpose and not for speculative or investment purpose. Okay, so I guess they had to put that on there. And then we have also in Estonia, like we spoke about, they want to bridge the gap between stocks and crypto. So Estonia may be known for its friendly approach to cryptocurrency, and now a fresh new startup had cropped up in the country, which will spark buying and selling of tokenized stocks starting this week. The chief operating officer at DX Exchange stated, "We at DX Exchange are launching the first regulated and digital stocks exchange of the world. Connecting markets, each digital stocks is backed one-to-one with real stocks." So that will be interesting to see how that comes out as well. I mean, this is kind of a new thing for 2019 as well. These STOs, securitized tokens. So that's an interesting development in the space. Japan as well. Industry interest towards Bitcoin ETF ignores crypto futures. So they are They're saying here that an anonymous person in connection to the matter said that regulators in Japan at the moment are considering to step up with ETF tracking cryptocurrencies instead of future contracts. The FSA's effort may revive the case of CoinCheck hack and many such heist incidents that happened in Japan last year. Henceforth, it would offer more rights and power to countries' self-regulatory bodies and enable them to bring more initial coin offerings, ICOs, under the scope of securities law. Okay, so they're also on track here, and I mean, we know in the US they've been trying for a long time now. So they're discussing if they should do it or not. Should we have an ETF and blah 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 and Winklevoss? I mean, they've been trying for years now. So if other countries can take this up and do it, I mean, that's good for them. Yeah, I mean, it's not like you have to buy it in the US. I think that's about it for now. And we'll see how it develops here going forward. And good luck to you all.